So I want to talk about today people who are moaning about Japan. Stop moaning about Japan. What did you expect about Japan? What did you expect? Come on. If you didn't know the language, then you should have learned a little bit of language. If you didn't know, you should have done your research. It was a lot easier now. It is a lot easier now, should I say, than what it was 50 years ago when I was a nipper, when I started to do things all Japanese. And also when I went to live there 30 years ago. I did my research. I made sure that I could I have to remember this was before Google, by the way, or anything else, any other social media. And I did all the research and then taught myself the language. There was no school back in the 70s and 80s, not until the early 90s, but even then I'd already knew a lot of Japanese after watching things from the 70s through to the 80s, because Japan was pretty big, mid-70s to the 80s. So I taught myself lots of different things, taught myself the language, some of the customs, and made sure that when I got there, I wasn't going to be a nuisance. So the people who are moaning are the young people who are, what are you guys now? Under the age of 30, maybe? Some of you under the age of 40. I'm over that age, as you can probably see by the hair. But yeah, just stop moaning. Should have done your research. Please don't be that entitled. And also, welcome to the life, if you're a white person, of a black person, because that's what we've had to put up with. So, stop moaning. Stop moaning. Crack on. Like we say in the UK. Just crack on. You're going to have a great time. And, stop moaning. And also, just as a side note, if you booked yourself a place to go to Japan and you haven't booked in a hotel, if you're trying to do it the cheapest way as you can, nothing will be in English if you're booking an Airbnb or this and that and the other, unless you go to English-speaking hotels or English-speaking cheap-ish accommodation. Yeah, it won't be in English. There's a guy that I saw on TikTok a couple of days ago, and I'm thinking, what do you expect? You can't work. Number one, the UK doesn't have any ACs in every house, so you're not going to be able to work it, because you're number one. How do you know how to work an AC? I mean, if you go to English hotels, even I get confused about what the AC is doing, so I don't even use them. But anyway, if you don't book into an English-speaking place, why do you think everywhere's going to be English? Airbnbs, cheap accommodation. In 2002 when we had the World Cup in Japan, it was between Japan and South Korea. They shared the hosting of the World Cup. That was when certain things changed. I'd already been living in Japan about 7 years. That's when things started to change to be a bit more English. Now when I go back to Japan to visit the relatives, the in-laws, I'm a bit disappointed because lots of things are in English. The food on the shelves and things like that. But that's how it's going to work now in Japan. So it's a lot easier to go to Japan now than it was back in the day when I first went. Anyway, please do your research. Stop moaning about it. Wherever you go, in whatever country you're in, not every country's first language or any language is going to be English. And even if it is English, it's going to be Americanized. So for you UK people, it's going to be weird. But for people that are used to going to or knowing other cultures that speak our language, which is English, you know how to cope with it. And also, please don't be ignorant. And if you had any old school upbringing, the cleanliness and the respect should be as much in your country as it is in theirs or any other country you go to. So yeah, just stop moaning, get on with it, and have a great time in Japan. Jane.